Welcome to my screencast for my learner needs analysis. Let's get started. The topic I chose is composing and decomposing quantities 0 to 10 for kindergarten students. This is a topic familiar to me and my teaching partner, and we actually went through an assessment very similar at the end of the year during our review. What we noticed at the end of each year, we do a review unit, and one of the units was number sense, and in number sense we do a lot of composing and decomposing numbers up to 10. Now what we found during a review is that a lot of students still did not grasp the first couple basic skills that they needed to be successful in this unit. So we decided to do a fun game that we usually do called Splat. Now this is taken from Steve Wyberne's blog, but his files aren't compatible with our technology at school, so we just created our own, which was easier for us, and we could this way we could modify it for our needs. So we made one version. It's an assessment version for our one-on-one assessments with the children, and then we created a group lesson version to help those students after our assessment. So in the one-on-one assessment, it's educator guided, and the educator is to read. There are 5 circles in total, and the goal is the student sees the first 3, and we'll try and figure out how many are under the blob, how many circles are behind the blob, and the student will just answer. This one-on-one does not show the answers. It's just for the educator to gain insight on the student's knowledge of number sense. And the group lesson is a little bit different. It's still teacher-led, but there is another question. Why do you think that? How many circles are behind the blob? We know there are 5 circles in total. Why do you think that? And then after the children explain their thinking, we show there are 2. And this is to help those children who maybe were struggling in a group setting. This gives the students who do have a good grasp on the basic concepts and are a little bit higher in the Bloom taxonomy scale. They can apply their knowledge and explain their thinking, which would help those students who are still at the understanding level. So how we applied Bloom taxonomy, it's explained here on my site. We focused on the first 3, remembering, understanding, and applying. We felt that was the best to focus on since we do have a class of 30 children and it was near the end of the year. This page explains how Splat helps those 3 learning areas. We used a backwards design model by first understanding what our learning outcomes are, which is compose and decompose numbers from 1 to 10 and demonstrate an understanding of the relationships through investigation. And we felt that is an important part. This explains our assessment and then our lesson plan afterwards. We also threw in this jackpot game. It's a fun little group game during playtime. It can be observed by the educator as well, and then eventually the children can play on their own, and there is modifications you can make for those children if those numbers 2 to 12 are too high. You can always make it only go to 5 or so, which is explained here in our inclusivity page. There's lots of ways to help children who need scaffolding in these games, including manipulatives or just simply using your hands and fingers. So that is a basic rundown of our learning needs gap analysis. Thanks for watching. Thanks for exploring the site, and I hope you enjoy.